Good morning. Good morning. My name is Steven with Virtuous SEO, and this video is for Eddie with the East Coast Pest Solutions. This video is going to go over three things that can help you start dominating your market and get more customers and eyes on your website. These three things are content, citations, and backlinks. So after this video, if what you've heard and what you've seen you think will provide value for your company, or you see that I do have some tips, some tricks up my sleeve, just give me a call or just reply back to the email and we can chat. If not, you can just take these tips that I've shown and implement them yourself. So first off, I want to go over content. So what is content? This is your website. First off, your website is great. It's really nice. It's very well done, very professional. Uh, Google likes to see between 1,000 and 2,000 words of content on a website to rank it well. It also gives you a lot of places to put these keywords that people are looking for when they're searching for pest control. So your site is actually right when I pull it up, because you're in Newton Grove, and when I pulled up the keyword, which you do not have on your site, when I pulled up the keyword pest control Newton Grove NC, you're actually number one in that area. But the thing is, when I go to your site, I got this tool here called Ahrefs, and it gives me all types of information on people's website as far as SEO, search engine optimization, what they got for keywords on their website, what their traffic is per month. So right now you've got three keywords that are being searched per month, but even though you're number one, you're not getting any clicks. In the past month, you have not got any clicks from organic search results, um, according to this tool here. So what I did is, since you're already ranking number one in Newton Grove, I looked up the keyword for that for Newton Grove. Pest control Newton Grove, North Carolina is not getting any search volume at all, really. So I guess it's a pretty low. There's just not a whole lot of population there. So Fayetteville is 30 miles away. And I don't know if you do work there, or if you, because on your page, that's one thing I didn't notice. You don't have a locations page, or I didn't notice any places where, like, areas you service. Maybe I missed it, but I would definitely recommend putting that on there. Maybe even a separate page for Raleigh or Fayetteville, because they have huge volumes of people searching. I know Fayetteville has quite a bit. So what I did is I just pulled up a competitor in Fayetteville, this Kennedy Termite and Pest Control. They're like within the top one or two search results when you search for pest control or exterminator, Fayetteville, NC. And this might be a market you might want to try to get into as well. So in this tool, so like when I pull up them, this is Kennedy's Pest Control Service. When I pull up them, it gives me some information. So they have, whereas you have three organic keywords, they have 283. And the past 30 days, they've had 211 clicks on their website. So what's good about this tool is I can actually go in this tool, see what keywords they're ranking for. So as you can see right here, pest control Fayetteville, NC, in the past 30 days has gotten an average of 700 searches. So that's a big deal. So we can go on their site, see how many times they have this keyword on their site. And like if you got a location page for Fayetteville, we can actually put that keyword on more times on that location page, start ranking you for Fayetteville, and eventually, overtake them and get a lot of their traffic. Um, and yeah, so content is not only just the words that are on your website, but it's also like what's hidden behind. Like when Google searches these, they don't see these pictures. They see what they're saved as, and you can actually save these videos and pictures as keywords as well, and so that'll push you up in the rankings. So the next thing I want to go over are citations. Seeing as that you're in Newton Grove, um, it might not play in as big as a factor, but it'll still help, because you still want to go ahead and get citations. But citations have to do with this map pack here. Whenever you do a search like pest control Fayetteville, North Carolina, the first things that are going to pop up are these sponsored ads. And of course, these are paid advertisements, and they're hit or miss, and you can pay a lot of money. They can be a money pit because people click on them, and most of the times they don't transfer over to a customer or convert to a customer. And some people have their ad blocker on anyway, so it doesn't show up. So they don't have a very high click through rate. But underneath that is what we call the map pack. This is your Google business profile. If you do not have one, I would definitely recommend getting one. Um, but this map pack, they they are about 45% of people that search for this term are going to click on one of these. So that's about 15% each. And citations is what's important to get ranked in here. So yeah, like I said, a citation is your name, address, phone number on an online directory somewhere on the web. So an online directory would be like Yelp, White Pages, Better Business Bureau, and usually on average for somebody to get ranked in the top three here, they have at least 150 citations. Um, and citations aren't really hard to get. So we could get you in there, but with your location, um, that's something that we'd have to discuss on getting you up in here. But that accounts for about 45% of clicks. Underneath that, these are Google's organic rankings. So when people are searching for these terms, they click on this the most. The number one and number two spot, usually they account for 30 to 40% of clicks, just a single one. So whereas these are splitting up the 45, like home pest defense or Kennedy's is getting between 30 and 40 by themselves. So how you get ranked here, this has to do with backlinks. So what is a backlink? A backlink is another site that is linking back to your site. It's like a popularity contest. It's like when I was in middle school, I wasn't the most popular kid, but I remember one day I had gotten a bike. I'd wanted this bike. It was called a Red Fox. I don't even know if it's this was years ago, but it was a cool bike at the time. And so I remember the first day I rode my bike to school, some of the cool kids that were popular in school, they pointed at me and they were like, dude, this is a cool bike. And it kind of like people put people's eyes on me, and I actually started kind of getting talked to by some of the cool kids. So it's like they passed their popularity on to me. Kind of the same thing here. It's like if there's a website that has the do, it's like a big website that sells pest control supplies or something like that, or has something to do with pest control, because you want it relevant too. Google looks at that. You don't want just like a link back from a pizza site or something like that. Google's going to look at that. And even if it's something big like Pizza Hut or Domino's, if they see it's not relevant, it can actually hurt your ratings or not even affect them. But if it's a good site, good relevant site, linking back to your site, Google's going to see that, and this site is actually passing on some of their authority, passing on some of their popularity onto you. Google will see that, and they will start ranking you accordingly. That's another cool thing about this tool here is I can see your backlinks. So you've got 42 backlinks. And like I said, not all backlinks are created equal. Some backlinks hold more power than others. So a backlink from a really good site, one backlink will actually rank you higher than like 20 mid-tier sites linking back to you. So we see that you have 42. Kennedy's has 1.1 thousand, right? And like I said, quality is better than quantity here. What's good about this tool is I can actually go into their backlinks. I can see what backlinks they're getting, what backlinks are passing them authority, and what backlinks Google is looking at. We can get those same backlinks, and not only that, we can find other ones that are relevant to your industry that would push you up and get more and just keep getting more, and month by month add more and more, and eventually you could have a locations page that could outrank the locations in Fayetteville and start overtaking that start overtaking the traffic that they have over here, which is they had 211 last month, whereas you had zero organic searches. So I just wanted to share that info with you. If what you found valuable, um, if you found it valuable, and you want to see if we're a good fit, you can give me a call, 910-551-2006, or just respond to this email. If not, you can go ahead and take these tips that I've given you and try to implement them yourself. But your site is beautiful. I really, the only thing I think that needs some attention on your actual site are your keywords, but aesthetically, it's beautiful. We just want to get people's eyes on it. So, thank you for your time, and look forward to hearing you. Take care. Bye bye.